realize we the only team ain't picked up nobody.
We are live. How y'all folks doing today?
Hey, I'm doing all right, man.
What up?
Well, let me get my intro in. From the blowouts to the shootouts and all the games in between, we would like to welcome everyone to Point Game. Well, we got some stuff to talk about this weekend. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm shooting bad this weekend. In the words of the great running back Marshall Lynch, I'm only here so I won't get fined. I had a terrible weekend when it came to this football weekend. Had a horrible game, picks week, came in dead last. Just a whole terrible weekend and all. But anyway, how was y'all weekend? My weekend, I had a long weekend. Of course, the weekend, we had holiday weekend. It was a good weekend. I literally was home resting and relaxing. I laid down so much that I took a quarter-mile walk, and it felt like I played football or basketball or baseball for the first time in 5 years. My legs being sore for 2 days. I laid down so much this weekend. But how was y'all guys' weekend?
I worked the whole weekend, all weekend.
Mine was good. Yeah, mine was good. I sat back, relaxed, and recuperated from that cold I had.
I feel you. AJ, you get your stuff moved, you get your stuff unpacked.
I mean, it's in the process. You know what I mean? Still got some more to do. So.
I got you. Well, congratulations on your new home and all of that good jazz. And
yeah, congrats,
starting a life in a different. Matter of fact, he pretty much close to you now, cuz he can slap you. He can slap you in the face driving by. He throw a bottle out and lay in the yo-yo.
Well, yeah.
And Kerry?
I was gonna say all that. Oh, so you talking? You.
I don't care.
I mean, shoot.
I'm in Kerry anyway. You still, yeah, I'm in Kerry anyway. You have to find it. Don't matter what I tell you where it's at. You still got to find the place. Now we in Kerry.
We're gonna link up for sure. I'm right here in like the other side of Raleigh.
Oh yes, you right there then.
Yeah, I was in Kerry Sunday.
Me too.
Were you? I didn't even realize you were there. I was showing Kerry Sunday.
I definitely was in Kerry. I didn't get back from Kerry till probably I didn't get back on this end. It was 4 o'clock, but it was still raining when I got back on this end.
Well, I meant that because we were probably right behind each other. I got back home about 3:30, 4 o'clock.
Oh yeah, it was definitely
about 4:30. Matter of fact, you were right behind. I was right behind you.
Yeah, I literally got home at 4. So.
I got you. Well. You know how it goes. You know how the flow goes. You know how we do this thing. Welcome to Point Game, and I just want to talk about. Hey, how y'all want to just jump right into it?
Man, jump into it. Ain't no need to sugarcoat. Go on, jump right into it.
All right, then. Well, let's get right into the game of the week. What games do y'all want to nominate for the games of the week? Of course, you know I can go first, so I'll let y'all go first, and I'll wrap it up. I'll wrap the segment up.
I don't even know. Every team that kicked the field goal.
Oh, okay. So you ain't got no game of the week.
Nah, because it was just weird though. Yeah, 6 teams went off field goal. So how can you? You know what I'm saying? There might have been a couple of games that were surprising that it came down to the wire, but it's just hard to defend it when 6 teams won off a field goal.
Yeah.
That is true. A lot of teams won close games.
There were a lot of field goals. Good God.
Games were close, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, you know, a lot of teams won that we didn't think we're gonna win, I would say. I mean, to be honest with you, every team that played in my top 5 last week that didn't have a bye loss.
Oh, yeah.
And so let's just say that in my top 5, I had 3 teams that's played. I was 0-3. The other 2 teams that was in the top 5, they had a bye. Chiefs didn't play, if I'm not mistaken. and the Eagles didn't play.
Yep, those two had a bye.
Other than that, I mean, I got swept this weekend. My top 5 got swept. To the point I kept my last week top 5 and my new top 5 just so I can literally see the transformation in 1 week on how, you know, a win or lose can change the whole ranking of the NFL ranking, my top 5. Jay, what game of the week? What you want to call for your game of the week, bro?
Of course, I'm gonna say my Cowboy, but I gotta go with the young buck Stroud. That and the Houston Texans. Them boys had 500 something yards of offense, man. You know that young boy performer. Yeah, 300 and some odd yards passing. You know they had almost 200 yards on the ground. You know them boys balled out against Cincinnati.
Well, can I ask y'all this while we talking about Stroud? Do y'all think the Carolina Panthers are kicking themselves right now?
Damn right. Well,
I've been feeling that. I've been feeling like that for a little while now.
I said it all. But if he would have went to Carolina with Carolina O-line, he'll look just like Young.
Yeah, Bryce. Yeah, you're right about that.
Well,
Carolina O-line ain't helping that young man.
One thing I say, that boy ain't balling like no doggone rookie.
Nah,
he ain't balling like. He is scary.
He jumped in the league. He playing like Patrick Mahomes. Like Patrick.
That's what I'm talking about. He's scary.
That man pours right now. He ain't but 9 games in.
Yeah. I'm impressed. I'm impressed, Cousins.
He balled out. He balled out a little bit of Old State too. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but when you got a Marvin Harrison Jr. to 30 out, the ball out too, I believe.
Yeah, right.
All right. Well, I want to nominate my game of the week. I'm gonna leave out the teams right now, and I just want to put their combined stats together. Okay, this team combined scored 79 points. So literally they scored almost 80 points. They had 954 total yards. They had 656 total passing yards, 298 total rushing yards, 47 first downs, 132 total plays, no sacks, only 7 penalties, and 1 interception. Guess who that game was?
If I'm not mistaken, I want to say I got news. I want to say Cleveland versus the Ravens. That's what I want to say. But
it's the Lions versus the Chargers.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
I mean, they put out. I mean, these some big numbers. Total yards. You were literally 46 yards from combined. 46 yards combined from having 1,000-yard game. Teams crazy. Combined. I mean, one team had 200 rushing yards. The Lions rushed for 200 yards that game and only 98 compared to the Chargers. Yeah, but the Chargers was 7 for 14 on third downs. That's 50%. The Lions was only 4 for 13. The total plays, the Lions had 64, Chargers had 68. The Chargers had 1 interception, and that's pretty much what the game hinges on, why they lost by 3 points. It was a shootout.
Yeah,
it was a shootout. It was a shootout.
That coach gonna get fired.
It was a shootout. It was a shootout. So Jay, you don't think your Cowboys deserve play game of the week?
Yeah, I said them first. Yeah, we have over 600 and some yards of total offense. Yeah, but I still got to go with Youngblood though, because you know what I'm saying. Cowboys against the Giants, they were too big. So I had to say Dallas, and then I had to get you know, give some hype to the Texans too. But
I
damn,
got
they ain't do
you.
it.
Now, since we just brought up Dallas, let's transition into my next topic. Should Dallas be mentioned in the top 5 or even the top 10 conversation of top 5 or 10 teams of the NFL? Now, I'm going to start this off because this is my point. So, I took a little deep dive into the Dallas Cowboys, and I'm looking at their strength of scheduling. All right. Y'all have 3 losses, and y'all have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wins. All right. I want to name the people that y'all lost to. Y'all lost to the Cardinals, which they has a losing record. Y'all lost to the 49ers and the Eagles, which they have a winning record. But all the teams that y'all beat has losing records. You lost to the New York Giants twice. You lost to the Jets. I'm sorry. I apologize. You beat the Giants twice. You beat the Jets, and you beat the Chargers, and you beat the Patriots. Those are all losing records. Those teams, and to add to the fact, you have Carolina and Washington back to back. Now, I'm just looking at, have y'all really beat anybody? And when it comes to y'all strength of scheduling, should y'all be looked at as a top 10 or a top 5 team if you really don't have the strength of schedule? What do you think?
Of course we should. Look at the end of the schedule. We still playing top caliber team toward the end as well. Now, we still we got Detroit, we got the Dolphins, we got Buffalo, we got the Eagles again, and we got Seattle that ain't no slouch team. And with the wily Washington, the way Washington played, that's like any given Sunday. Shoot, them just gonna luck up and beat anybody. That's how Washington play.
Yeah, but they lose a lot of games though. But they do be in them.
Yeah, we probably beat the wheels off Carolina this Sunday, and you know what I'm saying. But the way Washington play, that game can go. All it takes is Washington to come out there and play like they don't give a damn, and the odds can change real quick. So yeah,
Okay.
every team got some teams on their schedule that got subpar records. But
I was looking at this point in the season, your strength of scheduling is pretty much, you're not up there at the top in strength of scheduling at this point. Now it might have looked good at the beginning of the year because you would have been playing if Roger wouldn't have got hurt, you would have played the Jets. Kyler Murray wasn't playing with the Cardinals at the point when y'all played them. The two teams with winning records, they beat y'all, and then the Cardinals beat y'all. I don't know how they beat y'all, but they beat y'all. But all the teams that you played and that you beat, none of them have a winning record. I'm about to put y'all on that. I'm about to put y'all on that Dolphins boat. Dolphins. They beat the teams that have losing records. They lose to the teams that have winning records. I'm about to put y'all in that category.
But look at the Eagles. The Eagles same way. Eagles beat the Patriots. They beat the Vikings. They beat the Buccaneers. Beat Washington. Beat LA. You know what I'm saying? Lost to the Jets. Beat the Dolphins. Beat Washington. Beat us.
Well, you might be right. Saying it like that, I didn't take a deep dive at their strength of schedule, but I will. Come on, cuz you need to do something. Cause you tearing me up now. Take the wheel, Jesus, cause you wearing me out, cuz You better go find you some Wi-Fi. Killing me now.
Mine don't work. I cut my Wi-Fi off when I'm on.
I'm talking about Tony. He keep jumping.
I know.
He keep jumping in the screen. He keep jumping in the broadcast, and it's kicking him out. He needs to either take his phone off Wi-Fi or go find some Wi-Fi or go find a part of the house where he can sit at or wherever he at. Or he might be at work. If he at work, I mean, I can understand. But yeah, and I'm going to start looking deeper in the strength of schedulings when I'm doing my top 5, because when I looked at Dallas, and I was like, whoa, okay, they haven't beat nobody with no winning record yet. But I mean, you can't never tell when your record, when your schedule come out the year before, and a half a year before, you don't know who's gonna be winning or losing. But
right, and really, if you look at everybody's schedule, everybody got a questionable schedule. You know what I'm saying? Everybody on here do. I mean, everybody.
Well, the Bengals don't.
Let me see. I ain't looked at the Bengals. Where the Bengals at? Bengals schedule. Yeah, the Bengals.
Bengals be playing somebody. Shucks, we playing we playing the Ravens next weekend. Thursday. We playing the Bengals Thursday. I mean the Ravens.
Yeah, you got the Ravens, and then you got the Steelers. You got the Jaguars. Y'all beat the Colts and beat the Vikings. And then you got the Steelers again. Then you got KC and Cleveland.
Exactly. Exactly. So, well, now that I got my thought out, I would have loved our other co-host, the Mitchell, be up there because I think he would have enjoyed that. I did jump. Let's nominate our player of the week. How do you have a player of the week?
I got two. I got two. I'm gonna give the Dak Prescott finally had a real good game, and which really he played good against the 49ers. I give him that, and I got to go again with CJ Stroud. CJ still performing.
Now, I would say I'm not a Dallas hater. I'm really not. But I didn't pick him because I had two. I got two Dallas fan co-hosts, so I knew that was gonna come up. So I went with Geno Smith. Geno Smith was 31 for 47. He had 369 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions, and a QBR of 103. Yes, but Dak was nearly perfect. I think he had a 129 or 130. So Dak was on the money. He was on fire, but he had 1 interception in that game, but with 4 touchdowns. So
yeah.
And I think what he had if he didn't have 400 yards, he had close to it, if not more. So I mean, he was on fire. Yeah. But I was like, I ain't giving Dak that love because I know somebody else gonna give it to him on the broadcast tonight. Yep. So with that being said, do you want to slide right into our top 5? Now, when it comes to our top 5, I kept my top 5 from last week. And I want to just compare what I had for my top 5 last week to the top 5 this week. So the top 5.
I didn't write mine down.
Top 5 from last week to the top 5 this week. So with that being said, my top 5 last week, I had the Eagles at number 1. Ravens at number 2, Jaguars number 3, Chiefs number 4, and Bengals with the 5th coming in at 5. Now this week, the Eagles stay in the top spot. The Chiefs jumps up from on a bye. Yes, I know, on a bye. The Chiefs jumps up from 4th to my 2nd overall pick. Ravens dropped down a spot because they lost this week. So they go to my overall number 3. Lions make it into my top 5 for the first time this year. Now you've been showing the Lions love this whole entire year. They've been in your top 5 for at least 2 to 3 straight weeks at this point, right, cuz? But they finally made it into mine. And because I looked at Dallas' strength of schedule, games played at this point, I went with Miami. That was just because, like I said, I'm not a Dallas hater, but I just don't give Dallas the respect until they start beating some teams with some winning records. It's coming up, but they ain't made it here yet. So what you got for your top 5, fam? Did I lose you? Hello? Okay. I lost my other co-host.
Right.
So with that, you back. So did you hear me? Did you hear me, or was everything gone? Did you get my top 5? Hello? All right. I'm gonna just keep this thing moving. It was just something about this weekend games. This weekend games, it was confusing. I went 0 for 3 in my top 5s. I might have won 3 games this weekend total. My go-to teams lost. Teams that I bet parlays on lost.
Check.
I hear you on that one loud and clear. Oh, Mitchell finally here, boy. Oh Lord, we got to go back and visit what I just said. Oh yes. Hey, sorry. Okay. All right. I got a topic. And I'm gonna put it on the screen. And I just want to see what you feel. Should Dallas be mentioned in the top 5 or the top 10 conversation? And this is the reason why I thought about this. I did a deep dive, and I'm just looking at strength of scheduling. Now, John, you made some really good points because we was on this for about 15 minutes. John, you made some good points. He just talked about the Eagles' strength of schedule, and he opened my eyes. But I just want to talk about Dallas right quick. Dallas has played New York Giants. They beat the New York Giants. They played New York Jets. They beat the New York Jets. They lost to the Cardinals. They beat the Patriots. They lost to 49ers. They beat the Chargers and beat New York. Now, in the next 2 weeks, you play Carolina and Washington, and you just played the New York Giants for the second time. You playing the 3 worst teams in the league. So with that being said now, and I'm telling you, I'm not a Dallas hater. I just got enough people on this podcast that love Dallas that I ain't got to love them. But if we look at everything that's going on with Dallas, all the teams that they beat, they all have losing records. Every last one of them. I mean, I'm just looking at it. You played the New York Giants twice. You beat them twice. You played the Jets once. You beat them. You played Patriots. You beat them. So let's just say in the last 1, 2, 3, 4, in y'all last 7 games, you playing the Patriots, which is the 4th sorriest team in the league, New York Giants, which is the 3rd sorriest team in the league, Carolina, which is the worst team in the league, and Washington, which is the 2nd sorriest team in the league. So with that being said, I mean, y'all schedule, y'all strength of schedule is not impressive to me. I'm looking at y'all now like I looked at the Dolphins. I looked at the Dolphins because they can't beat no team with a winning schedule. Y'all in that same boat. Right. The teams that y'all lost to have the winning schedule, except for the Cardinals. The Cardinals, and the Cardinals, which they beat y'all, but the Cardinals, now that they got Kyler Murray, they one of the worst teams in the league too. So I'm looking at y'all strength of schedule. Y'all strength of schedule ain't all of that impressive. So y'all should be y'all should win y'all division. I mean, it'd be a shame to be like a wild card. So what's your thoughts? Because me and Junior already talked about this for about 30 minutes. I was hoping that I was gonna see you today so I can get your thoughts on it.
Yeah, I think that we are definitely a top 5 team. But you look at who did the Jets beat?
So now, they beat one of my boys. I believe they beat.
Yeah, they sure did. If I ain't mistaken, they gave the Eagles their first loss.
Well, they beat the Eagles. I believe they beat. They beat somebody. I believe they beat. The Bengals too.
And
correct.
And look at how bad we beating these teams though, or whatever. How come we beating teams 49 or, you know what I'm saying? And these sorry teams is keeping up with the other teams or whatever. But hey, like I said or whatever, we got the same schedule as the Eagles.
Oh, exact same schedule, just playing people in different weeks. Well, Junior said that. Junior called out the Eagles. The Eagles. I told him I was going to look at their strength of schedule too, because I'm getting to the. All right, I'm gonna recap a little bit. We were talking about the top 5 because it was pretty much me and Junior, so we were kind of breezing through our topics. Right. Now we can go back. We could go back, and I would like to get your play of the week and your game of the week.
Okay.
Junior game of the week was who you say, Junior? Mine was the Lions and the Chargers. I mean, collectively they had almost 1,000 yards. His was Dallas and Texans. Oh yeah, his was Dallas, but he also wanted to shout out the Texans. And my player of the week was Geno Smith. I know Dak put up some masterful numbers. I think he went over close to 400, if not over 400. He had a QBR about 130 something, 140 something. I mean, he was high up there. He had 4 touchdowns, 1 interception. I knew y'all were going to pick Dak or at least talk about Dak, so I went with Geno. Geno had 369 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interception, with a QBR rating of 103. And I also, so if you want to, we'll go back to player of the week. If you want to go start with that, we can do that, or we can keep talking and you can get your stuff settled in and locked in.
Okay. First of all, I want to say I'm sorry for being late, guys. I had a work. It was a stressful day and work and traffic. I'm gonna go with my game of the week. Definitely, I like the Cleveland Baltimore game or whatever. Cleveland pulled it out 33 to 31 or whatever, and I picked Baltimore to win that game. And I think I got to start really paying attention to Cleveland now. That defense, and with Deshaun Watson rounding back into shape or whatever, man, Cleveland is definitely gonna be a team that a lot of teams will try to avoid.
I agree.
Some playoff time.
I agree. They got a defense.
Deshaun with a difference maker in that game.
Well, he looking like the old Deshaun when he was playing for the Texans. That's what he looking like.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Yeah. Yes, sir. And then
I'm not gonna be picking again. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm telling you straight up right now. I'm not gonna be picking against them much more this year. The way they looking.
The way they looking. Not with their defense.
The way they looking.
They got a quarterback who they can scramble, and they got an arm and confidence.
Oh, we were talking about him too. Are you impressed with that young man? Because I am.
Yes, Lord.
I mean, like Junior said it. Junior said he's looking scary. He's coming out playing like Mahomes when Mahomes first got his starting position.
Yes,
But
Lord.
you know, Mahomes sat back and watched for a year. This boy coming straight out of college doing it.
Yes, Lord.
He's getting scary. That's scary now.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm impressed. Hey, yo, AJ, do you hear us? AJ, you in, but do you hear us? I don't believe you hear us. Don't even.
Okay.
The thing about Stroud, you know, he had a lot of haters, man. That young man had a lot of haters coming in.
Yes, he did.
I don't remember him in college.
And how about CJ Stroud is in the MVP conversation?
Yes, sir. Should be.
Hands down, rookie of the year for right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
he already got that. He already got that.
Mm-hmm.
But that Dalvin Cook brother ain't bad at running back. Number 4, he ain't bad either now.
You got that right.
Is he a rookie?
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you know, it's going to be it's a toss-up because he's tough, but I mean, you know, they can always give it to a quarterback, especially putting up those numbers he putting up. It's hard not to give it to him. It's hard not to give it to him. Yes, so, sir. Do you agree with Junior with the with your player of the week? We're gonna be your quarterback.
No, even though he had a great game, and it's good to see Dak bounce back, even though it was against the Giants. A lot of people giving the Giants a hard time. Yeah, the Giants is trash. I'm not gonna be the first to admit that, but I'm gonna give mine to my man Cook, Brandon Cook. Just somebody that I've been like, okay, why ain't they throwing him the ball? Because, you know what I'm saying, I know how good Cook is. I was excited when we went and we got Cook. And for him to go out there.
The Cook from Minnesota. Minnesota traded him to y'all, or is that another Cook?
I don't know where Cook came from.
He come from Minnesota then. Is it Dalvin Cook?
No, Dalvin Cook is a running back.
Oh.
This is Brandon Cook.
We got him from Houston. Houston.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he come from the Houston, Texas.
Yeah, but Brandon Cook, 9 receptions for 173 yards, 19.2 yards per catch, and a touchdown. He's my player of the week.
Oh, he put up some big numbers then.
Yeah,
he was right under. He was right under that the Chargers number 13. I can't think of his name right now.
That's Allen.
Yeah. Yep. Okay, Allen was up. Allen put up some numbers like that.
Yeah, he I don't know why we got to figure out how to get him in the game. He about the fastest man on our squad.
Yeah. And we just went and picked up that Bryant kid that the Steelers used to have.
Yeah, Martavius Bryant.
Mm-hmm. And they talk like he looked.
He big. Yeah, he is. He about 6'4", 6'5", big, long frame.
Yeah,
but
he will definitely help us with our goal line situations.
But what do you think? I don't think he played in about 5 years, man. He got to get his game legs back under him.
Yeah.
But that shows me that it's good that, you know, sometimes people can make a mistake or don't, you know, fit in with a team and they get cut, and then it's a team that's worked it out there to let them back. So that still give me hope for Colin.
Oh yeah, me too.
And Cam.
Right.
Yeah, so they give me hope for both of them guys. Okay. We had talked about we had already did our top 5. Do you need a second to get your top 5 in order?
Oh, I'm ready.
Okay, now this is what I did because my top 5 changed drastically. So I'm gonna go back over it. I'm gonna tell you what my top 5 was last week and show how it changed this week. Now, last week I had the Eagles at number 1. This week I still have the Eagles at number 1. Last week I had Ravens at number 2. Now Chiefs went from number 4 up to 2. And that's with a bye week. Chiefs had a bye week this week, and the Eagles had a bye week. So Eagles going to stand strong at their number 1. Chiefs jumped up only because the Ravens lost. Now, with that being said, the Ravens are at number 3. And for the first time this year, the Lions has made it in my top 5 at number 4. And again, the first time this year, Miami have made it in my top 5 at number 5. That is my top 5. That's the Eagles, Chiefs, Ravens, Lions, and Miami. And the reason why I didn't put Dallas in, because I wanted to put Dallas in, and I was going to put Dallas in the first time this year, and I looked at the schedule and the strength of schedule, and at this point right now, I feel like Dallas' strength of scheduling is not strong enough for me to put them in my top 5. But I'm pretty sure y'all got them at either 2 or 3. Got them. I know.
You got it.
So Junior, Mitchell, whoever want to go first, whoever want to go next, I'm all ears.
Okay. I'm gonna go with KC. I got Kansas City Chiefs 1. And I'm speaking in the future tense because I feel like they're gonna beat the Eagles this coming up game. I got Baltimore, even with that loss that they got or whatever, you know what I'm saying? They lost to a good team, and that team could have went either way. It was more almost like whoever got the ball last was gonna win that game. Then I got the Cowboys 3rd because you know what I'm saying, the Eagles gonna get the brakes beat off this Monday coming up. That's gonna slide. So. I got the Eagles at 4. And I'm bringing the 49ers back in at 5 or whatever because of what they did to the Jacksonville Jaguars, who was in everybody's top 5 last week. They only allowed 3 points. They got all their pieces back. They went and got my man from the Redskins that just improved that defense. I think the Eagles is back in 5.
I can't argue with
49ers.
Where did you put Dallas? Where did you put Dallas?
3rd.
Okay. I mean, I can't argue with your top 5 because I was weighing 49ers or Miami, 49ers, Miami or Dallas, and I went with Miami only because 49ers went on a 3-game losing streak. I need to see them win at least 1 or 2 more games before I put them back where they just deserve.
Mm-hmm.
What about you, Jay? What's your top 5? Oh, he's been having a hard time hearing me. So it's been a couple times, Mitch. I just been up here kind of kicking it with myself because him and Tony being in and out. I don't know what's going on with them, but they being in.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now. What's your top 5, cousin?
Top 5, I got Baltimore. I still got it was a toss-up for me between I didn't know if I wanted to put KC back at number 2 or keep Ravens at number 2. So I'm gonna set both of them right there together. And then I'm gonna I put Cowboys back at 3, and I put 49ers at 4, and I got Cleveland at 5.
And I can't hate on that Cleveland pick, man, because Cleveland been kicking butt.
Mm-hmm.
But I still need to see 2 more signature wins. My blessed Bengals, they made it to my top 5 last week and dropped out as fast as they can play one game. But with that being said, I guess it's time for picks of the week. What do y'all think? Y'all ready to get it on? I've been struggling. I got to tell y'all folks, I've been struggling. I don't even want to do it. Just a transition. Congratulations to Mitchell. He would have picked winner last week. Oh shoot! Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Hush! Crazy dogs. I don't know if y'all can hear it. It might not pick it up. Then was it picking them up?
Yeah, he just showing me some love. He started cutting up his social because he said, "Congratulations to Mitch." He started showing me some love.
Yeah. Mitch was the pick winner. I'm gonna tell you, I struggled all week. I might have won 2 games out of all the games that was picked, and I don't think it's gonna be any better this week because all of my teams, except for the Bills, are playing high caliber teams. Every game almost that I got to pick is teams that pretty much have winning records. And then other teams that's been winning is been losing. So I'm kind of just in a funk right now. But with that being said, let's get our picks going. All right, let me turn it down just a smidge. All right, we got our Thursday night game. We got a couple games of the week. I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit more. All right. We got the Bengals versus the Ravens. Now, I want to pick with my heart and go with the Bengals, and which that's my team, so I'm not going to pick against them. So I think I'm behind the 8 ball with game 1. So I'm going Bengals.
Give me the Ravens, cool. Like Pat said, give me the Ravens, cool.
I can hear you, cuz. I can hear you, Jay. I did. Are you still talking now? Because I don't hear you now.
All right,
We got Bengals versus the Ravens.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Can you hear us?
The Bengals versus who?
The Ravens.
Yeah, I got you. You said the Bengals versus who?
Yes, sir.
Ravens.
Okay, got you. All right, we got Steelers versus Browns. I'm going with Browns, but that's a rivalry. That's a rivalry game. So even though, both of them have winning records. Steelers you don't hear about them in the news, but at the same time, they slowly got a winning record. They ain't lost that many games, but they ain't winning. They ain't blowing nobody out. They ain't setting records. But I'm going with the Browns because the Browns is hot right now. I hate to say it, so I'm going Browns.
Put me down for the Browns.
Browns all day.
All right, the next game is the Dolphins versus the Raiders. I'm going with the Dolphins. The Raiders ain't won a game all year for me.
No, Dolphins.
Easy pick, Dolphins.
Next game, we got the Battle of the Jungle. It's the Lions versus the Bears. I'm going with the Lions.
Give me the Lions.
Lions.
Gotcha. I got next pick is Jags versus the Titans. I don't know, man. Jags just got the dog crap beat out of them.
I picked the Titans last week. I ain't going with the Titans no more. I'm going with the Jags.
I'll go. I guess. I don't know, man. It shows. It ain't like the The Jags didn't do nothing last week. They didn't do nothing against the 49ers. That was a put up or shut up game.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the Jags too.
Yeah, give me the Jags.
Look, and the crazy part about it, every coach had got the blueprint for the 49er game all year.
Mm-hmm. That's true. Okay, now this is going to be interesting. I know who I'm going with, but I'm going to tell you, I see something in this team. I'm not picking them, but the Cardinals versus the Texans, hey, I got to go with Stroud, but Kyler Murray is back with the Cardinals. Y'all do know that, right? He's starting now. You might see a little difference in what the Cardinals doing now that he back starting. But I'm going with the Texans.
Yeah, give me the Texans.
Yeah.
I think
they struggled a little bit. I'm going with the Texans. They struggled.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next pick. I'm picking for everybody. I already know what y'all doing. It's Panthers against the Cowboys. I know y'all going with y'all Cowboys, and I'm picking them too.
You got good sense.
The next game we got is the Giants versus Commanders. I'm gonna go with the Commanders because I'm go. I'm sorry. Which one? I'm going with the Commanders. Giants versus the Commanders.
Yeah, me too. Give me the Commanders.
Jay, you usually give me one outlier game. Is this gonna be it? Did we lose him again? Yo, Jay. Hello?
Yeah, Commanders gonna beat the wheels off him.
Okay. All right. We got the Bucks versus 49ers. I'm going with the 49ers. Oh, yeah, okay. I got you on that one. Bucks versus the 49ers. I got you, Commanders, cuz I got you. Commanders. You got the next. I got you, fam. Hello? What's going on with you? What's going on with your camera and everything? You good? Can you hear me, Mitch? Is it me?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
Mitchell could. I hear you too, Joe. Oh, because I can hear you. I got you for the Commanders, but what you want to do? What do you do for Bucks and 49ers, Junior?
49ers.
All right. I can hear you clear now. Oh, shoot.
Yeah, I'm in a bad spot with it is.
I got you. Dang, so what happened to Mitchell now? Dang, he was just up here. Let's see.
Kill.
All right. Mitch, I lost you for a second there, but we struggling today, man. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.
We got 49ers versus the Bucks, Mitchell. Me and Junior went with 49ers.
Yeah, me too.
Okay. Now we have the Jets versus the Bills. I'm gonna go with the Bills with them sorry jokers, but I'm going with them. Yeah. I got the ride until they wheels fall off.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bills on that one.
Yeah, the Bills should win now.
Okay. Then our next game is the Seahawks versus the Rams.
Seahawks.
I'll let one of y'all go. Okay. I'm going with the Seahawks too, but I want one of y'all to go first. I've been hogging the first pick every single time.
Give me the Seahawks. I think Matthew Stafford gonna still be out.
I'm going with the Seahawks because them jokers been winning. Them jokers been winning, man. I don't believe the Rams doing nothing. I ain't heard nobody talk about Aaron Donald. Is he hurt?
Nah, he there.
I ain't heard them talking about it. I ain't heard them say nothing about it.
They playing with a backup quarterback. Stafford hurt.
Oh, that's what it might be then. Okay. Our next game, in which this should be a decent game. It's gonna be our Sunday night game. Vikings against the Broncos. Now, one thing I'm gonna say is, oh my God, he used to be my quarterback. I used to love the Seahawks when Shumpert, Strahan, and I can't even think of their names right now. But the quarterback for the Broncos, he's starting around into a little shape. It took him a year and a half to get there, but he's looking a little better than what he been doing for that last year. But I think I'm going with the Vikings because Wilson. I'm going with the Vikings though because the Vikings just been winning. They ain't slowed down when Kirk got hurt.
Yeah, give me the Vikings.
Okay. Yo, Jay, can you hear us? Nah. I think we lost Jay again. Well, when he popped back up, I'll just get this last game from him. I get the last two from him. All right, we got the Eagles and the Chiefs. I got to go with the Chiefs because that's my team.
Give me
and you don't. And I don't think you ain't got no respect for the Eagles. You ain't studying. I believe that because they in your division, ain't they?
It's just that I'm looking at their wins, the games that they won, they stole 4 of them.
I got you.
Because the Redskins should have beat them both times. The Patriots should have beat them week 1. I mean, they're sitting right there in these dog fights and figuring out ways to win at the end of the game.
Well, that's a true champion. Look, man, I wish you were down here, man. You know, I just got called to be in a before we go transition into your final thoughts for pick winner. Got a call talking about they want me to play in an adult basketball league. About to lace up my gym shoes again.
Okay.
Yeah. I think I'm happy about it. Getting to run up and down that court, bro.
Here you boy.
Okay, we got two more games for you because we already went picking them. We got Vikings against Broncos.
Bronco.
Okay, and then we have Eagles versus the Chiefs.
Oh, give me the Chiefs.
Okay. Well, I ain't gonna lie. Either y'all gonna tie or I'm gonna win this week. We all picked the same game except for one. I'm the only one that picked a different game. I picked the Bengals to beat the Ravens. So literally, to be honest with you, our games hinges on the Bengals against the Ravens. Now I am, because if we end up doing this, let's say we all pick the same team, we're gonna have to do scores. Like, let's say if this week we would have all picked the same teams to win the whole time, we would have had to they gonna win by this much or they gonna win by that much to figure out the pick winner. You see what I'm saying? If it ever come to a week where we literally everybody picked the same team all the way down, and so it wouldn't be nothing but a tie either way, we would have to at least pick one or two, like the primetime games, let's say the Thursday night game, the Monday night game, and the Sunday night game, and do like. And that'll be the pick winner if that ever happens. Do y'all agree or disagree with that?
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, so we wouldn't have to do all the games. We'll just do the prime times, the Thursday night, the Sunday night, and the Monday night. And we'll just like, okay, Chiefs would have won. Chiefs win by 10, Chiefs win by 5, Chiefs win by 3, something weird like that. And then we'll go with that. And that'll be whoever get the closest that'll be the winner of the picks if that ever happened. But now, with no further ado, we coming into our final thoughts. And our final thoughts, that's our segment is Get Your Ish Off. And I'm going to let Mitchell take it away.
Okay. Well, I'm going to start off by saying I told y'all Buffalo Bills all who we thought they were. They 5-5. They only got about a 20. Looking at their remaining schedule, they only got about a 20% chance of even making the playoffs. Josh Allen's supposed to be. It's been a long time since I seen a quarterback that was a top 3 quarterback in the league. Put up the numbers that he's putting up this year or whatever. I don't know what it is with the Buffalo Bills, but they need to fix it. Even Diggs, his brother's like, my brother got to get the hell out of Buffalo. Like, his brother tweeting, begging for his brother to leave Buffalo or whatever. Allen throwing so many interceptions. And I want to talk about my Cowboys. I feel real good about where we at. The Eagles got 2 tough games in 3 weeks. I think the Chiefs gonna take care of business. Then they got to turn around, and then they play the 49ers. Then they play us. So I think going into week 14, we'll have the same record. And then they got to come to Dallas, and we're gonna be in control of our own destiny, and we're gonna spank them right there in Dallas.
We damn sure gonna spank them in Dallas.
We're gonna spank them in Dallas and take over first place. And we will be on Kelly's. We will be on Kelly's top 5.
Yeah, and I was look. You read my mind. You read my mind because that was your final thoughts. So I wasn't gonna jump in it. But what I say, if you go 2 for the next 3, y'all can be in my top 5. If you go 3 for the next 3, you'll definitely be in my top 5.
Okay.
Hold on, wait. No. I'm sorry. I was thinking you had. No. I'm sorry. Cause no. Cause I thought about it. You playing Washington. You playing Washington. You playing the Panthers. I was thinking that you had to play like Kansas City and New England. I mean Kansas. I was thinking y'all had to play top teams. I need at least 2 signature wins, and you'll be in my top 5. And so Dallas, Carolina, beating Carolina tomorrow next week ain't doing nothing for me. Just being honest. And beating Washington the week after, they ain't doing nothing for me. But you got the 49ers again?
I don't think so.
I'm gonna put y'all there, but I need to. See, y'all, let me see, because I was looking at y'all's schedule. The end of y'all schedule gets tough. At the end of y'all schedule gets tough.
Yeah.
So, once y'all get to them tough games, and I get 2 out of 3 signature wins on them tough games, because y'all got to play Dolphins. Y'all play Dolphins at the last game of the year, I think. And then y'all got to play. I was looking at it. Y'all do got to play a couple of tough games. You got the Eagles. So I mean, if you beat the Eagles and y'all keep the momentum, when is the Eagles? What is that, like 2-3 more games away or something?
Yeah, December 10th. It'll be 2 weeks away.
Well, I mean, if y'all go 3-0 and if y'all go 2-0, which y'all should, and beat the Eagles, I'm gonna put y'all in my top 5. I'm gonna put y'all in my top 5. I mean, the only reason why I ain't got you in there now because I got too many co-hosts that's Dallas fans, or y'all will probably be in there.
Oh, trust me, I know you.
I ain't never been a Dallas hater. I just don't ride with them.
Yeah, trust me, I know you.
Well, anyway, guys, that is the show. I appreciate y'all, fellas. Of course. Always love you. I pray that we all stay safe and we make it through another week.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Y'all have a blessed one. I'm going to take us out.
Man,
love y'all.
Love y'all. Y'all be easy.
I'm going to take us out. All right. Y'all have a good one.